Hey guys, what's going on? So this is my camper. It's ugly as a mud fence. Backstory how I got this. Good friend of mine bought this to remodel, to use as a camper. He got a job out west, so he moved out west. He was storing this camper at our building and said, hey, do you want this camper? You can have it. So I took it with the plans of remodeling it, using it as a camper. The more I looked at it and the more that I crunched the numbers, I realized that it's really not feasible to remodel it for a camper. So I brought it up here, I leveled out a spot, and I come to the conclusion this is going to be my new chicken coop slash homestead shed, garden shed. I did a short about this a couple weeks ago. I wasn't planning on starting on this till the spring, but like everybody, I need more room. So, quick look around the inside. I think it's like 27 feet long. My plans is to come to about right here where the wheel wells are, build a wall. The whole back side of this will be a chicken coop. The front is going to be a garden shed where I'm going to store everything homestead garden related, from hand tools to my maple syrup production stuff to my bee suits, my bee stuff, because I'm getting bees hopefully this spring. Everything that's in my garage that's homestead or garden related, I guess those are synonymous, I'm going to try to put in here. The first thing that I need to do is take all this stuff and move it to the back. Go through it, get rid of everything that I don't need, haul it off, everything that I can use, put in the back. And then I'm going to start on the front, right here. I need to insulate it. And I need to put sheathing or coverings on the wall. So my plan, 3 foot up, metal roofing, horizontal. I got a lot of old metal roofing that we got from a building that had collapsed. So 3 foot up metal roofing, the rest, rough lumber. The ceiling, I'm not sure yet. Don't know what I'm gonna do with the ceiling yet. It's gonna be no fun to insulate it, as you can see, because that's not 24-inch on center. That one may be. So without further ado, it's cleaning time. Cleared out to where I can start working. What I'm going to do now is kind of measure and see what kind of space I'm working with, what it's going to take to insulate it. These are 2x2s, actually 2x4, just put sideways. So the insulation is not standard by any means. So let's take a quick measurement. We're looking at about a 15, say a little over 7.5. We're looking at about 112 square feet of room. The main reason that I've not started on this sooner is because the first part of this project starts with the worst part of this project, which is insulation. And it's not standard insulation, as I said. Like right here, 19 3/4. Right here, 25, 18, 26, even on the walls, 25 3/4, 19 3/8. 21, nothing is standard. And it's about an inch, well, it's 1.5 inches thickness. So now I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do as far as insulation goes. All these windows are also going to have to be cut out when I put the metal in because it's not 3 feet. It's 33 inches. So, I'm going to try to push through and figure out insulation. I have 2 or 3 rolls of R13 on 16-inch centers, and I have some 3/4 inch styrofoam insulation. So I'm going to come in here and do what I can to get it insulated. Quick insulation update. I first started using the R13 and kind of just stuffing it in there. I know the tape is not very good option, but it works. This is kind of a hack insulation job. But halfway through, I had a small piece of insulation and I split it in half, and things are going a lot quicker now. So what I'm going to do with the rest of this, it'll double my insulation. So I'm just going to start cutting it in half and putting it in there where I see fit. Honestly, it will. It's probably the same R value compressing it as opposed to cutting it in half. Because when you compress insulation, you lose R value. So I'm not too worried about that. So I'm not going to do a complete time lapse of me putting all this insulation up. It sucks. I don't want to do it. But I'm going to keep on embracing it and pushing through. And I'll be back. I'll be back when this insulation is complete. One thing that makes this job the least bit bearable, I'm listening to Dislocated. It's a Mad Mix series by Franklin Horton on Audible. This is not an Audible sponsor thing, but the Mad Mix series and his other series that ties in with the Mad Mix series is awesome. I suggest if you've not read it or listened to it, go listen to it. You will not be disappointed. Quick update. I took this foil back 3/4 or 1 inch styrofoam insulation, and that's what I did most of the ceiling with. I left this part right here open because that's double walled. I can put rock wool insulation in that and use that as a chimney if I have to. I don't plan on it, but I don't want to cover it up. The only part I have left is this part up here, and then the front, which rolls. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet, or if I am. I may just stuff insulation in there and then put a board up there to just cover that up. Then I have most of this wall to get finished, and it should be insulated. Also, the front up here. This is going to be pretty hard to see, but I got everything insulated. All the walls, the ceiling, around the windows. On the sides, I just took R13, and then most of it, I just tore it in half and stuck it in there. Not the prettiest job in the world, but it's better than what we had. It's better than nothing. So that'll be the end of part 1. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to come up and start putting the wall sheathing on. I got to build a wall back here first. I got the boards to do that. I want to do this as cheap, hopefully free. All of the whole build out is going to be upcycled if I can do that. So if you like this, go ahead and subscribe for the series. As always, thanks for watching.